Hey there guys, what's going on? As you can see, I've actually got something a little bit different to a TCGO video for you today. I've got some Call of Duty, which is a game that I really enjoy playing. I play a lot of Call of Duty. I've been playing since about the end of World at War. I played a little bit at the end of the World at War. I played a lot of World at War Zombies, so I played quite a bit of Call of Duty in my life. It's just a really fun game that I've always been really into, and definitely think I'm good enough to hopefully give you guys some insight and maybe improve your skills if you don't play. Or maybe if you don't play, you can watch me and either just enjoy it or maybe get into it a little bit. So, as you can see here, I am using the MP7. It's a really good gun. I haven't played a lot with it, actually. I played mostly with the PP90 as my SMG of choice, but you know, I've been using this gun a lot lately, and I've really found that it's a really great gun, actually. I much prefer it to the MP7, I think, in most situations, because I just feel like the recoil that it has is really manageable, and it's got the high rate of fire, high damage output per second that I just really have come to enjoy in pretty much every aspect. As you can see, though, I am running the red dot because I don't like its iron sights. That's definitely a thing that the one downside I've found with it is its iron sights, at least for me. As far as I've come across, iron sights really do vary with who likes what, so you know, I really don't enjoy this or the PP90's iron sights, actually, but I don't tend to use the red dot with the PP90 as much as I am using it with this gun. So you know, I'm playing TDM in this match. It's a game type that I enjoy a lot. It's mostly what I play. I'm a very high KD player. I really only care about my KD. I care a little bit more about my win-loss, but I play too much by myself for me to bother with trying to keep it up. It's really low at the moment because I just tend to get into lobby retards, to be honest. So, you know, it's just really low win-loss at the moment. But, you know, I guess my KD is good, and since I really only play TDM, that's, I guess, the only representation you can have on how good of a player I am, I guess. I think it's 2.6 something at the moment, which I guess is pretty good. I'm fairly happy with that. It sunk down a little bit when I wasn't playing for a while, but you know, I'm playing again now, and hopefully I can bring you guys some interesting gameplay. So, as you can see here, I'm actually not making a move for that middle building just yet. I think I do decide to go in there a little bit later on in the match, but in general, I don't like to go into the building, at least into the top parts. It just feels like there's a lot of people camping in there. I do go through the bottom bits if I need to. Like in that situation, I did need to get away from the guy shooting me, so I do decide to make the run through the bottom, and I do manage to pick up a kill, but in general, I don't like to run through that big building right in the center where everyone just seems to camp. If my teammates are like have it under control, I guess, you know, it's usually not too good of an idea to go in there because you really won't get a lot of kills. And if a nade goes in or you get rushed, then you will die along with all your teammates anyway. Whereas if the enemy's controlling it, it's just way too hard for you to capture it. But you know, sometimes no one's even in it, and in those sorts of situations, it can be beneficial to go in there and get a couple kills to help towards your kill streak. So I'm also using the FMG9s, which, you know, a little bit newbie, I guess, but I don't really mind people use them. They did patch them, which I don't think made them a whole lot worse. I usually use either these or the Scorpion, just because I think they're the two best secondaries in the game, pretty much. And you know, if everyone else is using them, I can't see reason to handicap myself against every other player in the game, pretty much. So I'm doing alright in this gameplay. I haven't died yet, but at the same time I am out of ammo, and I've picked up this ACR, which is a good gun, one that I like. I don't tend to run assault rifles as much as I do like to run SMGs, but I like the AK and the ACR quite a lot. And here, as I kill this guy, he's calling in his a recon drone, so that does manage to tag me with that, which I was a little bit annoyed about. I try and shoot at it here, but my aim was pretty terrible. But anyway, it actually takes quite a few bullets to kill that thing off, so it wasn't too big a deal. But yeah, that is going to mean that any chance I had of getting Moab is pretty much gone the second you get tagged by a recon drone, at least in how I've been, at least in my I guess research of the game. So here I am camping in this top building quite a bit because I did get tagged by that recon drone, and I was a little bit worried. I was still trying to work towards a Moab or even just a higher kill streak, but eventually I'm just like, fuck it, and I realized that I could camp up there all day and I'm not getting any kills. I was up there for like over 30 seconds, and I just really wasn't finding any traffic, which I really don't like camping in tall buildings. If you haven't noticed, I just don't find it a whole lot of, not a whole lot of fun, but it just really doesn't seem to get you those high amount of kills that you need anyway. So I do manage to get killed off by that guy knifing me in the back, which was a little bit unfortunate. I don't even know where he came from, to be honest, but I guess he was just around, and that is going to mean that is going to be my first match here, my first death, and there you can see my second one by a guy running around with the rocket launcher. So I was a little bit taken back when I got killed by that, but you know, I guess it's a bit whatever. What can you do? I think you'll see him a little bit later in the game. He makes a little bit of a guest appearance as well. I don't know. I guess if that's what he wants to do, I guess he can do it. So I am just trying to once again make my way around the outside of the map, not going into that middle building too much, but I'm pretty sure that I do decide now is the time to make the rush for it, because I can't see too many red dots or blue little triangles in that top building, and I know that it's relatively unmanned. There's a couple guys up the top, one guy inside, one guy in that little outside bit, and now I pretty much got this entire room to myself. So if I can defend it and rack up a few kills before going on my way, that's usually going to be a good tactic. But honestly, if you stay up here for too long, you're really just waiting to die, because everyone just rushes this port at one point or another, and if you camp up here all day, you'll eventually die, as far as I'm concerned anyway. I usually manage to die if I stay up here too long, so I managed to get myself a few kills. I managed to get my attack helicopter. That is going to help me out with getting some more kills. I only run 357 because I do like to run high kill streaks, I guess, but 357 just seems really consistent to me, and there's really no need that I can see to run those super high kill streaks when the kill streaks lap over. That just doesn't seem like it'd just be a viable tactic to me, because you can keep getting high kill streaks if you're running the lower ones anyway. But that is going to be the match. See this guy get a nice claymore kill here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. A little bit of a change up from TCG. I should have a TCG bit up in the next couple of days, so hope you enjoyed this. Final score 27-2. So I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you guys soon.